Hello, this is Brawl Stars Boomer tries to guess the tier of current Brawl Stars players. I'm Bubble Ichu and I'm here with possibly my best friend, Cryptid.
Hello! I have not played Brawl Stars in literal years, so I'm not going to recognize anyone, and I'm probably going to guess these horribly.
Well, that's the fun in it. Alright, so I'm going to give you 6 brawlers. The first one's just going to be like a warm-up, a basic. And after that, the next 5 are for real, so don't mess those up.
Okay, good to know.
Alright, and yeah, here's a doc. Here's just some things you'll ask about. You'll notice that there's a lot of words you probably don't recognize, like hypercharge and gadget cooldown, and a whole bunch of stuff that has been added into the game over the past 5-6 years.
Yeah, I recognize a good bit of what it says, but I've never used any of it. So, even if I understand it, I don't really understand it.
Alright.
Like, all I know about gadgets is that they're funny little effects that you can activate basically whenever you want, but you only get, like, I think it's 3 per match.
So they changed that.
Ooh, more stuff I don't know.
There's infinite gadgets, and they have a cooldown.
Okay.
Alright, so the first brawler we're going to go over is Eve. And for each of the brawlers, I'm going to just spend a couple minutes in Training Cave and just like playing with the brawler. And then I'll hop into one real game, and then you'll get to see the brawler in action. Let's share this.
There we go. Now I can see it.
Alright.
Ah, I see. Mothra. My favorite Brawl Stars character.
Let me actually get it so that you all can see as well. Alright, you all can see as well. Yes, that is Mothra, otherwise known as just an Eve skin. Let's take her to the training grounds. And try her out. So unfortunately you're gonna see a little bit of lag, but so this is
buttons
Eve.
I've never seen in fun.
As you see, she has 5800 HP. That is below average, but it's not like that far below average. Her attack shoots at like these 3 eggs. They deal combined. How much damage do they deal combined? So like 3200 combined if you hit all of them, but like you're not always expecting to hit all of them. Yeah. So her star power just makes the bigger one go first. It's nice for damage. That's gonna be the best
So
one.
it normally goes small, medium, big.
Yeah, it normally goes small, medium, big, and it's a lot harder to hit that way. And so this is her super. She pops out these little eggs, and as you can see, this is growing because it's gonna pop out. And you have 4 little critters who, are you good, my friend?
Oh my god. It's like, I don't want to fight. I want to sit in the corner.
Rest in pieces. But yeah, so you can actually attack the spawner, and if the spawner dies before it hatches, then nothing comes out. But yeah, you can see like the poison's very annoying, and like it tracks down the nearest brawlers like a tick head. Want to see her hypercharge?
Sure.
So her hyper, the egg just spawns out non-stop, and then you get the 4 at the end. It's
Neat.
very, very annoying against single charge brawlers, and usually that's enough to charge up your super, or at least a lot of it. And yeah, her gadget is really like an escape button. You jump, and spawns an egg. Oh yeah, Eve can walk on water as well.
Nice.
Alright.
Are there any other star powers? Because I know most characters have like 2.
There's 2 star powers and 2 gadgets. I'm just using the best star power and the best gadget. You don't have to worry about the other ones. Unless I say something, they're usually not as viable as the other
Okay, good to know.
Alright. And let's exit. The gadget has a timer of 17 seconds, which is longer than average. Average is about 15, 14 seconds. So you're not getting it as often. And let's hop into a game with her in Knockout.
More characters I don't recognize. Cool.
Of course, there's going to be more characters. I think the only character you should recognize is Brock. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely recognize Brawl.
Alright,
I'd have to
that's
see
a
the others
kill.
again to decide if I think I recognize any of them, because most of those look like their skins.
Yeah, but you see, I just jumped. I mean, I used my gadget there, got a relatively easy kill, and it looks like we're gonna win this round. Yep, we are gonna win this round. And then now I can just place my eggs, and by the time they hatch, the enemies will be relatively close to us.
Oh, and you can hide them in the grass.
And yeah, and they can't see them. And look, it hit that Miko over there. Okay, gotta dodge foes. But yeah, this is gonna be really a waiting game until
Oh, I
they make
recognize the like plus
Shoot, I'm in danger.
area.
I'm in danger. I'm dead.
Character.
What were you saying?
I recognize the attack where it's like a grenade that shoots in a plus shape, but I cannot remember what character uses it.
Grom?
Is that his name?
That's his name. Alright, and so that was the match. Is there anything else you want to ask about the brawler?
No, I think I have an opinion on. Actually, wait. Is she faster than average, slower than average, or average?
Movement speed of normal. Alright?
Okay. I think I have an opinion on her.
Alright, what tier is she?
What are the options of tiers?
S through F. Standard tiers.
I am going to guess that she is either low B or high A. Because to me, she looks really good offensively if you know how to use her, but with a but I have a feeling some characters will probably like counter her really badly if they can like easily murder her kids, and it's hard to play her. So like good when you know how to use her in shit matchups, but not like consistent enough to be high A or S.
Did you say low B or high S? Say high A, because those are pretty far apart.
No, high B, low A.
Alright, so the answer is low B tier. So you're pretty close on this one. The biggest problem with Eve is that she's relatively inconsistent. Like, even with the star power that switches the order of the eggs, it's still relatively easy to miss them. And the hatchlings are very good in specific matchups, but horrible in others.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was pretty close. I just guessed a little bit off on how like viable she was. Okay.
Yeah. I say you did a pretty good job of understanding that there's nothing super broken about her, even the hypercharge, which looks broken.
Yeah. I imagine the super is a lot better with hypercharge and has less counters, but the big counters are still going to absolutely murder them, because I imagine it's good area damage just melts the children.
Yeah. Well, it's really better good reload speed, but good area damage also does it as well. And, so the next brawler is going to be Finx. So Finx, where is he? Finx is the second newest brawler in the game right now.
Egypt man.
Yep, he actually has Arabic voice lines, even in English.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go into the training grounds with Finx. So Finx's main attack is a little weird. Like, if you see the reticle, he has 3 projectiles, and then there's one, like,
outside is weaker.
Yep, that is exactly right. Like if you hit with only the main, it's 1800 damage, and if you hit with only the side, it is 900 damage. So one thing about my brawler is you're trying to hit that 2700 at all times, which means like you can't you shouldn't be auto aiming up close. So his super, it's actually kind of here's what his super does. It's an AoE. When you place it down, it slows down enemy bullets and it speeds up yours.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he controls time.
Does the star power make it also heal you? Because it looks like the super was healing you.
No, that's just an effect of a shield gear.
Ah.
Like here.
Wait, what's a gear? What's the difference between gear and a gadget?
So gears are the difference between gears and gadgets mainly are that gears tend to be a little less powerful. There are like permanent passive effects. Gadgets are like green buttons, and gears, like for the most part, every brawler has the same selection of gears. Like shield gear is something that every single brawler has.
Cool. Gears did not exist when I played, so I had no idea.
Yeah, it was actually really annoying when they came out because they also they went straight from level 9 to level 11, and it was not fun or free to play at all. But yeah, so what his gadget does is it basically teleports you back to where you were 3 seconds ago. So like, I hit the boss 3 times, and look, I can teleport back and hit the boss 3 more times.
Oh, it recharges your ammo to when it was 2. That's cool.
Yeah, but one thing you'll see as it comes back is it does not recharge health. Like I go back and I'm still at 6190.
That would be on release levels of overpowered if it restored your health too.
Yeah. All right. So let's hop into a battle. I think we can make him work in Brawl Ball here. Oh, and what his star power does is when you hit somebody, their reload speed reduces by like 30% for 3 seconds or 5 seconds. I'll have to check it. So like he's really good and he's pretty good in 1v1s. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good map for him.
Bit laggy.
Yeah. It's not the game, it's the screen share app that I'm using that's lagging a little. You'll just have to get used to it. Oh my, I activated that a little too late, and I got stunned anyway.
Like 2 FPS.
Yeah. I mean, it's enough FPS you can get the gist of what's happening.
Yeah.
Alright, I have another thing is this brawler. Finx does not have a hypercharge yet. I can just walk in here? No, I can't because of Bell Gadget. Alright, well, looks like we're not in a... Okay, we're in a decent amount of danger here. I can't hit anybody up there. Nope. An interesting thing about Finx is his damage is a little inconsistent because, like, you think you're getting the 2700, then suddenly, like, you see 1800 on your screen because you missed the tiny. But I mean, 2700 is still a huge damage, especially considering a decent reload and the gadget which you basically use to reload all your shots. Oh! The Buzz is a bot now. Alright, that's a goal. That's great shot there by the Rico. Alright, looks like the Buzz is back.
It's a little hard to tell through the lag, but the characters I'm pretty sure I recognize are Rico and Buzz.
Yeah, my other teammate is a Rosa. which you definitely know.
Oh, yeah. I remember when Rosa released and was obscenely overpowered.
Yeah, they released
she
a couple
over.
brawlers that were stronger than unreleased Rosa.
That does not surprise me.
Oh,
but...
shoot, no. Okay, I almost threw the game. I almost threw the game there. But yeah, I mean, it's just over. We've won. They can't score in time. So, is there anything else you want to know?
How quick is his recharge compared to average?
Like his reload speed?
Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Let me look. Because, it got a buff recently. He's actually the second newest brawler in the game, but he was very bad on release. I believe, like, for his range, it's very good, but it's about average overall. And then when you factor in his gadget, it does get to pretty good. So like if you're consistent, you can get pretty high DPS. Yeah?
Yeah, my other question is his super, how much, okay, enemies minus 70%, teammates plus 30. Oh, and it makes your projectiles do more damage too.
Yeah, but only yours.
Yeah.
I forgot to say that.
I think I have an opinion on him now.
Alright, what is your guess?
I think that he is high A tier. Not quite S, he doesn't seem to me to be quite bullshit broken enough to be S tier, but almost everything you've shown me seems to be very good with no, like, super obvious counter. Just, like, you can see people doing that. Like, I imagine that avoiding the 2700 damage on his attack, if you know what you're doing, isn't the worst thing imaginable.
Yeah. So this brawler, I was actually debating on whether to put this brawler in because, his tier placement is still up for grabs because he got buffed recently. He used to be in the F tier. But what they did is they reduced his reload speed and they changed his movement speed from normal to fast. And that's really helped him. I believe he is middle of B tier. The biggest
Unexpected.
The biggest problem with Finx is that he doesn't have a hypercharge. That is
Shit, I didn't...
Yeah. I told you he didn't have a hypercharge, but I said it like flippantly, and yeah. But another thing...
I'm not used to them being there, so I don't think about them.
Yeah, hypercharges are pretty good. But another thing is that, like, his super, while it's very good, the counter to the super is just not shoot into the super. Like, he has some very cool gimmicks, but, like, at the end of the day, they're just gimmicks. He doesn't have the stats to really support, like, being A tier.
Okay.
Though, like, there are a couple of maps where he is incredibly good on, for sure. Like, some like, mid-range hot zone maps, he is S tier on those, but, like, in general, probably middle of B tier, though. I could be very wrong about this. Alright, so who is the next brawler on the list?
It says Kenji.
Oh, Kenji's a fun one. So Kenji was a brawler. Did I tell you about Kenji?
I don't believe so, but as far as I can tell, he's anime, Star Wars, and Robo Dragon fused into one.
Well, this is a skin. This is his normal skin.
Okay. So he's from Demon Slayer, and he uses the sushi breathing.
Yeah, that's actually really funny because what they did when the animation they did to like advertise Kenji's release, they got like a super good Japanese voice actor like Todoroki from My Hero and Eren Yeager to voice act as Kenji.
But I just read his description, trying to hide something about his past. Did he commit war crimes against fish for his sushi?
We don't know, but that's definitely a possibility. So, Kenji is kind of like a hybrid of Mortis and Edgar.
Okay, that's interesting.
The reload speed is not. I mean, for the attack, it's pretty good. And this is his super.
Does he teleport back to where he started after using it?
Kind of. You move it, like, I'm gonna be on the brick when I use it. You move, okay, Vage Fake's right. He teleports exactly back to, where he is. And there's, like, a reticle. So, like, enemies will know where you're going to land, so it's not like it's perfectly safe to do that.
But it still hits stupid hard from what I can tell.
Yeah. I mean, 5,200 is insane. Like, 800 HP is very good as a tank. Well, he's like a tanky assassin. Because, as you'll see, he has lifesteal.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, I see he doesn't have any hypercharge, so I'm assuming he's pretty new.
No, he's actually like a year old. Most brawlers have a hypercharge now, but not all of them. So this is his star power.
Oh my god. This is like the Brawl Stars equivalent of Shadow Shield if it wasn't health-based. Multi-scale, there we go.
Well,
Shadow Shield does the same thing, but multi-scale is more well known.
Yeah, that's Pokemon. But yeah, because think about it, like if you didn't take damage for 5 seconds, you're probably not in a fight. Or you're just
so
that
just
good.
start every fight by ignoring the first hit, essentially.
Yes. It used to be 90%.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and this is his gadget.
Oh my god. I know that either I am going to be spot on with my guess, or I am going to be so wrong it just flabbergasts me.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop into a match, and like, while he seems busted on the surface, he does have short range, so...
yeah, I can tell that he's not... I'm just gonna say this now, I don't think he's S+, but he obviously does look very good.
Oh, come on. Ah! I almost got that. Good defense, honestly, by that enemy shade. And our Rico completely botched that, and I'm dead. I love good teammates. Good teammates are amazing. You know, but I love having bad teammates even more. Like, it really makes you, like, feel more skillful. Let's do another game.
Yeah.
Like, look at this.
Oh my god, is that Egg Mechanic Lady?
Egg
I don't remember her
Pam.
name.
Yes, they just
Egg
implemented
Pam.
Egg Pam into the game today. Like, it's been a joke. The joke is so old that you get it. And they just implemented it today for April Fools.
No. I don't actually get the joke. I just saw it and thought it was funny looking. I've never seen Egg Pam before.
Okay, you have, okay,
I'm gonna send
yeah.
something in the DMs to show you what I thought when I first saw it, because this basically just seems to be the Brawl Stars equivalent of this.
Yeah, there's also an Egg Rico that just came out today.
Alright, once it's over, check DMs. That's what I first thought.
Alright, pass the ball. Okay, looks like I'll have to do this myself.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Exactly. Yep, just healing up to full. And yeah, we can push now. And that's gonna hit once. And that's gonna be, oh, nope, I just did not press my gadget button. I would have killed the BB if I had actually decided to press my gadget. Uh-oh, this is bad. And lag means that I didn't get to charge my super. I love lag.
I didn't...
Alright, okay, come on. Whew! That's a goal.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Alright, this is an awkward matchup because it's like long range mostly versus short range. Alright, let's kill the Colt. Ooh, I got 3 hits with that. And I got 0 hits with that. Alright, Mortis can kill all of these and score. Yep, let's see if they score. Alright, they do. So after watching about a game and a half of footage, and seeing his stats, and look at that, star player. Where do you think he is on the tier list?
I think that he is either high A or very low S.
Alright. This brawler...
Like, if he's in S, probably an S, but, like, if he's in A, he's pretty high in A.
is low C tier.
What?
So the problem with Kenji is that he's really easy to counter.
Okay.
And,
is it just him from a distance and you just can't do shit?
well, you get, like, brawlers that can, like, slow Kenji or stun Kenji. And, Kenji can't really do much to that. Also, Kenji really doesn't do well against, like, multi-shot brawlers. Because, like, his star power only takes the first projectile.
Oh.
Alright, let's check the DMs.
Oh. Yes, check the DMs.
Oh, I don't get where that's from. Oh. Yeah, I don't get where that's
It's
from.
Shauna Ball. Or is it Sphere? I can't remember if it's called Lashana Ball or Shauna Sphere. Either way, it's a character from Total Drama.
Okay.
But
Alright.
that's what I thought of when I saw Egg Pam.
I mean, yeah. Speaking of that, I spent gems on, Egg Pam.
Oh my god, it shoots out fried eggs and her peely thingy is a carton of eggs.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright, so who's next on the list?
Next is RT.
RT. Alright. So let's go in. RT is really fun.
Police. Does he do more damage against the minority characters?
No. Even though he is a police character, kind of. He's security at Star Park.
Ah, Paul Blart.
Yes. So, as I hit him this time, and RT does 1400, but I hit him again. He does 28. 28.
So hitting someone makes them take double damage from your attack.
Kind of.
Oh,
So-
it's still doing it like that.
That was a gadget. So basically, what it does is, when I hit a brawler, I mark them. And then the next time that brawler takes damage, it takes an extra 1400 damage.
Is it from any source, or
Any
does
source.
it have to be from you? What's the super do?
We'll get to that. And then the star power that I'm using increases the time that you're marked from 5 seconds to 8 seconds. And 8 seconds is an eternity. The gadget here, I pop it, and anyone who's marked takes the mark damage of 1400.
So it's like, oh dang, this person escaped and I can't hit them. Gadget.
Yeah, so the two uses of that gadget are to secure kills and to prevent healing.
Neat.
Yeah, it's not a broken gadget by any means, but it is a very useful gadget, especially for RT's kit. And this is his super. So, as you
He
see,
summoned a guy that just stands there.
no, this is his legs, and I move his head around.
Oh. What? Oh, so when you attack, it like it's like a burst attack around you that comes out from both your head and your body?
Yes. And it summons a mark.
Oh, and it hits even harder. Ooh.
And you want to know the best part about this super?
What? Ah!
Do you see that damage?
Yes, 7,000 damage. Oh my
Almost
God,
8,000.
That reminds me of like watching, of like screwing around the sandbox with Crow, standing inside that guy, and then
Bungee
like,
jumping.
spamming super, and that's like what I do to get big old numbers like that. That's
Yeah,
so
and
much
another
easier.
interesting thing is this guy has a shield as well. It's like a little under 30%. Like as you see, I'm taking 500 here, but this guy's taking 355. So that's nice. But the problem is, if the legs die, then I die as well. Oh, and also, he gets the ability to walk on water.
Oh, because his head is floating.
Yeah. Alright,
I'm gonna go see murder a bunch of small children. Go attack the guys up there.
roar,
Yay.
and I'm dead.
One child survived.
It's better that way.
Traumatized him. He's
So-
also been given the task of monitoring all activity in Star Park.
Yes.
For security reasons, of course. That's not suspicious at all. He's definitely not selling your data on the black market.
Alright, well, if you're really interested, there's a lot of Star Park lore that dropped recently. Just, I can direct you to it after we're done here. But yeah, let's go into a knockout match, because knockout,
New thing or an old thing?
it's a little bit of both.
Because I feel like I remember seeing events in the past involving Star Park, but like I don't know if it's the Star Park I'm thinking of or not. Because like
It is the
didn't
Star Park.
Briefcase Lady, Straight Jacket get introduced with like Star Park stuff?
Colette?
Yeah, I think that's her
Yeah.
name.
She was. That was actually the first Star Park event. Okay, I'm in danger. I'm pinched. Alright, I am no longer in danger.
I think you might be in danger. Oh wait, no, you killed him. Oh, you done with that? And you're dead. Okay,
Yeah.
you were in danger.
I love. Look, okay. Unfortunately, this round's over because my other teammate lost a 1v1, while I was in a 2v1 and managed to trade. Good super. Can I follow it up with a kill? Okay, ooh. Hey, my teammate died. But I could just do that. You saw that? Pretty cool.
Yeah.
That requires really hard aim because like while this thing gets like super fast, it is very narrow. If I can hit the Sprout, I get a kill. Alright, thank you for helping me. Oh, no. Sprout star power. Yeah, this Carl is completely useless.
Does
So...
Sprout Star Power make the like plant wall do damage when it first grows in?
No, that's a hypercharge. But no, it makes every radius, like a couple of attacks larger radius, like once every couple seconds. But yeah, alright. So what do you think of RT? I'll pull up the stats sheet.
Oh, it's hard to decide.
Yeah, because he's like pretty cool. Like he has a
He's
lot
like
of...
gimmicky, but I don't see any real ways to counter the gimmick because of the gadgets.
Okay, yeah. Well, do you want me to tell you a little more about his use cases?
Sure.
So he is best in knockout because the knockout is a mode where like you have one life only, and the smoke slowly closes in. So like when the so he's really good like before the smoke closes in because he's long range and high health, so he's gonna survive. but he's really good as the smoke is closing in because he can drop his legs and turn into this tanky high damage dealer.
That's way harder to deal with because the smoke is making the arena smaller.
Yes.
Ooh.
And he's also pretty decent anti-assassin as well, though you do have to have your super for that.
Alright. I think I'm gonna take my guess at how good he is.
Alright.
I'm gonna say... I would normally say higher than this, but I've learned my lesson. Is he mid-A tier?
Okay, so RT is low C tier, if I'm being generous.
He's worse than Swordman?
Thornman, is that Kenji or Finx?
Kenji.
Yeah, because, well, the problem is, like, he is very inconsistent. Like, as I said, like, very narrow attack speed. He's, also, just doesn't do enough. Like, his damage is so low. Like, you saw, like, I was able to burst down somebody, but that was because I hit every single attack. If I had missed even one, I would have died without getting the kill. Like, the very low, and, his legs, while pretty cool, here's, the problem is, like, the moment he drops the legs, assuming you're, like, you become very weak because you need to charge your super in order to, go back to, your main form. And in order to do that, you have to be really close on. And another thing is, even if you one-shot a brawler with your legs, that charges 80% of your super. You still have to get the other 20%.
Yeah, I can see how that's problematic.
Yeah.
I think the main reason why I keep highballing these characters without realizing it is because they would be obscenely broken last time that I was playing the game.
Yeah. Alright. So, who's next on the list?
I'm a Battle Cats player. I should know that power creep does things like this.
Alright, who's the next player? This brawler on the list.
Maisie?
Maisie
Yeah,
is my favorite brawler. And as you can see, I have gotten up to...
I see this is the JoJo skin.
Yes, this is the JoJo skin. And I got up to 1525 with her. And so once you get up to 1500, you are playing in +3, minus 22 for win-loss.
Damn.
I mean, you have win streaks, where, like, after you have 5 win streaks, it's +8. But, like, you gotta win 5 games in a row against really good players anyway. So, yeah. So, I am very good on Maisie.
Okay.
So, keep that in mind.
What you do?
Alright, so this is Maisie's attack. It's gonna look really weird with the lag. But basically, it's relatively slow, and then it, like, speeds up halfway through. So it makes aiming, it's really annoying with aiming. So, like, even someone who...
damage per hit, though.
Yeah, 3,000
like,
is very good.
How much pause is there between, like, how long does it take for you to be able to shoot another shot after you shot your first one?
Oh, on mode speed, let me try and spam once the Wi-Fi signal goes. It's like half a second.
Okay. So, as long as you're really good at aiming, you could definitely down some pretty high health people.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, even at close range, auto-aim is still unreliable. Alright, next thing to show is her gadget. So basically, I stun whatever is, like, it's like an, imagine it like an anti-assassin ability. I stun...
Oh, so you, like, dash away and where you were stunned?
Yeah. And now next thing to show you is her super.
Ah.
So that's pretty good.
It's everything in this area gets smacked.
Yeah, but it's even better than that. Because with her star power, everything gets slowed as well.
And
It gets knocked back and slowed. And,
it goes through walls, right?
yeah. Well, the star power is what makes it slow, but the best thing about the slow is now you can auto-aim your main attacks, which are super unreliable otherwise. And
Does
here,
the super, like, attacks through walls, right?
yeah, like you can see through the reticle. But here's another trick.
Okay.
Hopefully you can see it. So, like, I supered right here, but if I did that, I wouldn't have hit anything. But if I I used super plus gadget to basically extend the range of the super. Like, watch again.
Yeah, I see. What's the hypercharge do?
All right.
Because I imagine that's probably gonna be stupidly strong.
So it shoots these attacks that they go.
Oh, nice. Super hits harder and gets projectiles.
Yeah. You can team wipe with this. Let's
Like kill an entire team like on your own.
yeah. And
Oh
you're
my
like,
God, 1240. Well, 12,400.
yeah. The stream cuts out a little. All right. Yeah, I've covered everything. I covered the gadget, the star power, the hypercharge. Let's go into Brawl Ball. And okay, both my computer and my phone are getting a little low battery, so I hopefully should be able to finish things. But if not, I just go back to my room and charge a little.
Oh my God, is that a Nina?
That is Anita. Whale Watch Nita is the skin name.
Damn, didn't expect that like early unlockable of a character today.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like I'm assuming not all the characters you unlock early are like bad in the current meta, but like
Yeah.
I imagine
Nita's pretty
as
good.
broken.
All right.
Oh, nice.
All
I
right.
remember thinking she was really cool when I played her, but never
She
being able to
is.
get good at her.
She is really strong against beginner players. Alright, but I'm getting pushed back here. I should heal. Oh, that's a Buster Gadget. Oh, I have to do this. I just saved the game. He would have scored
Oh, that's
through
cool.
us.
It's like a shot there.
Yeah. Okay, got the ball and passed it immediately to an enemy. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. And, I was able to basically force them to not come close to me because I was, holding my super button and they could see that. Because you see how it turns yellow? They could see that
Yeah.
as well.
So it's like threatening, don't get close or I'll spin slap you.
Yep. And, like,
Or
doing that
mashed,
behind a
I think
wall...
is what it is.
Yeah, doing that behind a wall makes it very hard to, Oh my god. I just threw the game. Yeah. But, yeah, like, even though I threw the game, I still had pretty much, like, arguably the best stats. I think the Primo has better stats with 2 and 4. So, where do you think she is? Like, you didn't get to see me pop off. But then again, this is my best brawler, so, like, she's gonna look better on me than she actually is.
Ugh. I hate to say this, she screams like really strong at me the most of all the characters, but I'm gonna guess mid B because, well, no, not mid B, high B, low A, maybe?
Congratulations, you are correct. Maisie is a low A tier brawler.
Okay, I was gonna say, if she was high B, I would have been sad, because she looks so strong.
Well, the biggest problem with her...
What the hell is S tier?
The biggest problem with her is consistency. Her main attack is very hard to hit. And so like even someone like me who's really good at the character can go 30 seconds or more without hitting a shot. But like her super is actually really cool because it makes her more consistent. It's really good on defense, as you saw. It's really good on offense, which you didn't see. But the biggest problem with her is, as I said, consistency. Like, a pro player can play her better, but they're replacing other pro players who can dodge better. And also, like, everything she does is very good, but nothing she does is incredibly game-breaking. Like, you don't have that overpowered...
Or what the hell is S tier if this is low A?
So, there was a brawler who just recently got nerfed, who was S tier, because he had a hypercharge he could get multiple times a match that team wiped.
So it's So did he like sneeze on the opponents and destroy half the map as his hypercharge or something?
Well, if half the map was destroyed, he just clicked the yellow button, and yellow button was a homing that was 6 homing missiles that each did like 4,000 damage.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, the last one was Lumi. Let's see if it's.
So
light or
Lumi
related.
is the newest brawler.
Ooh, so that means they're either the most obscene thing you've ever seen or utter garbage. Good to know. Because it's very rare for a brawler to release balanced, right?
Yeah. It is, like, they've gotten slightly better at it, but, like, there was a year where, like, 12 brawlers released, and 2 of them were balanced.
Oh my god. Okay, so twin faces and cool face paints.
Yes. Lumi might become my new favorite brawler. Let's just say that. So Lumi's attack is weird. She throws a mace, she throws another mace, and then she calls both of the maces back.
Brings it back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
And you can honestly spam these really fast. Like,
I imagine when you're near a wall, you can reach some really high DPS. If you
well,
can
no,
hit
it's actually not related on the wall. Like, look when I call back the second one. I'm calling back.
Oh, you can call it back with bro. Ooh.
Yeah. Like that. Do you see?
That's cool. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, and the gadget is kind of hard to see. But when I activate it, basically wherever my maces are, it creates a field of ice that makes it really slippery to move.
Well, oh, that sounds annoying as hell.
Yeah. And I get 2 of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you can't really control where they land if they're not hitting a wall too well because of how far away from you. But,
I mean,
maybe it is easy if you're good.
Yeah, it's relatively easy. Yeah, and as you see, she also does piercing damage.
Ice still do damage too.
Yeah, the ice does a small amount of damage, which is not necessary. Let's just say that.
Alright, so what's the super do? I have to see how crazy it gets.
It's kind of hard to see, but this super, it also roots enemies in place. That's a mechanic that just dropped, where basically enemies who are rooted can't move but can still attack.
So it's just weaker stun, basically.
It's weaker stun. And look at this range.
Yeah. It goes through walls. If you're, like, it deals more damage to people farther away. Jesus.
And, well, let's see what a use case for it. Like, pretend this is a real enemy, and then I can just spam attacks like that, and I can just auto-aim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, it gets slightly better. Her star power is that any enemy who's hit by the returning maces is slowed for 2 seconds.
Oh my god, okay.
Alright, let's try her out in a game. Alright. Gale, Draco, Poco.
2 of those I recognize. Yay.
Yeah, Gale and Poco. Oh. Miss Barley's doing a very good
No,
job.
it's Gale and Draco, obviously. Why would I recognize Poco? He's new, right?
Yeah, he's only like 7 years old. Alright, time to use my super. Yeah, it's really easy to hit that, and look at that double kill. Alright, let's ice the goal.
Oh my... Okay, wait, no, that's fire. Wait. Oh, is someone on your team playing the, like, fire cocktail guy?
Barley,
Robot
yeah.
Man?
Barley.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. That skin is called Unicorn Knight Barley.
Oh, cool. And I also... Okay, I never realized this. I just realized that the name Barley might... I always knew it was a pun, because bar, like he works at a bar, but it might be a pun because barley is used in making some alcohol.
Yeah. That is the main gist
I
of
never
it.
thought of that. I never thought of the, like, barley plant part of the pun. Oh my god.
Yeah. Brawl Stars has good pun names. Alright, I am gonna kill the Poco here. Call these back and then just heal until the Draco gets close. It seems like we're gonna win this in overtime. Because, they cannot beat me. Especially not at this skill level. Alright, I can't score here, so I'm just gonna stay for position and freeze the ground again. Yeah, they've gotten scared of me. Alright, let's do that. Wait, is Draco AFK? Draco is not AFK. Never mind. But yeah, we're going to win this in overtime. Pass it to my teammates. They probably can't do anything. Oh, Barley is super. Good job, Barley.
Nice.
8-0, 100k damage. Alright. Where do you
Okay,
think
I know
Lumi
I've used
stands?
this like multiple times before, but I'm gonna say high A, low S, and let me explain why first.
Okay.
From what I can tell, she seems very good and has the potential to team wipe, but you need to put effort into it, and you need the luck of your opponent's team being close enough together for it to work.
Yeah, I do want to add that she is very high skill cap, and I've only had her for under a week, so, my gameplay, while pretty good, because I've tried very hard to learn her, is nothing like what pros will be like in a month or so on her.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So what's your final answer?
Low S or move it to low to mid S now. She seems like very high skill cap, but like as good as she is when you're bad is like good enough that like it's not. You know what? Screw it. Low to mid S. Why not?
You are correct. In my opinion, and of the opinion of a couple of the pros I've watched, she is low S tier. She is incredibly strong if she gets off shots. There are maps that just like perfectly line up to like give her exactly what she needs. Because like with her Morning Star, she can hit you on the return from behind the wall if she positions herself right. And it's a very good she's a very good character with very high DPS. You do have to go specific builds with her because she doesn't want to spend a lot of time healing, but I mean that's fine. Her biggest weakness though is her range. She has shortish range, and also her second biggest weakness is assassins. Assassins can get up close to her, and like she could dish out a lot of damage in a couple of seconds, but she can't do a lot of damage in 1 second. So like she is busted, but she has exploitable weaknesses.
Nice.
And like yes,
I
you
think
can.
that I definitely didn't do great, but that's mostly just because everything looked strong to me.
Yeah, I think by the end of this, you were learning what to do, and how like to judge it, because you hit the last two spot on. I mean, if this does well, and if everyone who's watching this loved this, I'd love to bring Cryptid back on and do this again. But yeah, I think this is.
I'd love to do another one of these, or honestly just any kind of making me guess like how good or bad something is. In this game, Moko, like any